Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, all. Good evening, Sir Dwi. My name is Naufaldi Rafif Kusuma. I want to explain lean manufacturing system cases at Hollister Incorporated, Suatra, Virginia, United States. Uh, First, introductions. Hollister is an independent worker claim organization that creates, fabricates, and showcases medical care items and administrations around the world. Hollister, founded in 1965, came up with an innovative ostomy product that was introduced at the Kicksville MO site. In 1981, Hollister undertook a massive land expansion of 200,000 square feet and had 603,000 direct labor hours. Hollister has some production lines, which are medical products for ostomy and continence care, bowel management, wound care, and tube fastener. Hollister's central goal is to make life more significant and noble for individuals who utilize Hollister items and administrations. At Hollister's, we recognize that everyone who uses our products and services is on a unique and often challenging journey in life. In every aspect of the work we do, our primary purpose and commitment are to make a difference during the journey. The principle of dignity means that we respect all people, regardless of their occupation, age, color, gender, and nationality. And next is company strength. Company strength. Hollister has some strong point or strength. First is Hollister seeks a sole spotlight on the item from the perspective of conclusive clients and the perspective of attendants who care for definite clients. Second, an excellent scheduling method for this type of manufacturing with an emphasis on turning the wheel faster or level flow service as the pacemaker, the product wheel serving as a maker of responsiveness, days on hair or DOH inventory, DOH as a dominant metric or overwhelming SAP. Partner take a gander at the plan for the day, contrast it and the dose number, and detect some work for which there's exorbitant DOH and along these lines. Overall, the SAP had a daily agenda and don't run that work. And the next is company weakness. Besides having the many advantages of Hollister, also has many weaknesses. The SAP is too complex, hinders visual stream, successive item changes, and etc. Search for approaches to cut SAP more hostile subroutines, allows gainful upkeep needs more consideration with support as a facilitator, empowering influence, mentor, and reinforcement so it cultivates proprietorship by administrator. As administrators, acquire specialized skills, perhaps receive occupation titles, expert or partner professional. And problem description now. Hollister has several strengths in their company. Strength are Hollister 6 with a solid spotlight on the item from the perspective of conclusive client and the perspective of attendant who care for definite client. And in addition to its many benefits, has a number of flaws. Hollister has a number of flaws. For the example, the SAP is too complicated or too complex, which impedes the visual stream, subsequent item changes, and so on. Look for ways to reduce SAP, more aggressive subroutines. The problem the problem found at Hollister Incorporated is in the SAP system application processing. The SAP at Hollister is too complex that has bad visual flow and frequent product changes and so on. And now I want to improve the system using lean manufacturing method, that is Six Sigma method. In Six Sigma method, there are five methods to improve. And the first is define, second is measure, and the third is analyze, the fourth is improve, and the fifth is control. First is define. The first stage of the Six Sigma and the MAIC methodology is define. The stage aims at defining the project's scope and boundary, identifying the voice of the customer, as example, customer requirements and goals of the project. However, before defining each element within the project, the Six Sigma team has to be set up. Hollister, Deaf, Virginia, United States is a company that produces medical products for ostomy and continence care, bowel management, wound care, and tooth fastener. This company has a lot of issues. SAP is too complicated, which impedes the visual stream, subsequent item change, and so on. Look for ways to reduce SAP, more aggressive subroutine. The problem found at Hollister is in SAP. The SAP is too complex, has a bit visual flow, and frequent product change. The second is measure. At this stage, it is the stage of measuring problems that arise due to the SAP is too complex for the company. We focus on identifying the parameter that need to be quantified or qualified, ways to measure them, collect necessary data in the sales and distributions, material management, production planning, financial accounting, and controlling. The purpose of this measuring stage is to measure the SAP is too complex. The steps for these stages are to collect measurement data. After collect the measurement data, the next step is determining the type of measurement data, such as quantitative or qualitative, and then identifying measurement and variations. The next step is analyze. The step of the DMAIC improvement model entails analyzing the method, in this case, the manufacturing process that produce medical goods, to find ways to close the gap between current output and desired goals. This accomplished by performing data analysis, followed by an inquiry to assess and comprehend the problem root cause or defect. The activities carried out during the analysis stage can be done using various methods and techniques traditionally used. According to the activities carried out during the analysis stage of the MAIC. As we know here, the problem in Hollister, they have a bad visual flow and frequent product change. To analyze further, we must make a cause and effect diagram so that it is clearer what factor influence the problem. The root causes of a bad SAP will be shown in the following fishbone diagram. And this is the fishbone diagram, the cause and effect diagram. There are four factors. The first factor is man, second is machine and system, third is method, and the fourth is material. There are four factors that affect the problem of complex SAP, namely man, machine and system, method, and material. There are human error. There are human error, lack of maintenance, and system error when using maintenance and system. uh, Sorry, when using machine and system, which causes the product produced by the supplier to be bad and hampers the production process. Next, there's misguiding in the methods that make the SAP too complex. Next, the material is under standard and they have improper storage that affects the product change frequently. Next, The worker lacks of training, lack of motivation, and lack of experience causing error while operating the system and machine. And next is improvement. After we analyze the problem that arises from the analysis phase, there are many causes that causes the complex SAP. To solve this problem, Hollister Incorporated must make improvement. Hollister can implement Six Sigma methodology, that is, Hollister can define new model data of SAP and then do the configuration of the SAP and do customize of the SAP. Next, do the enhancement of SAP, prepare standard operating procedures. That by doing that step, Hollister can make a new SAP which simpler, more efficient, and more effective. And the last is control. Every day, the control stage is carried out periodically and constantly. The process of purchasing products from suppliers is monitored, and the quality of those goods is assessed. The effect of the previous stages of progress will be known at this point. The percentage will the percentage of efficacy will be determined based on the result collected. Uh, that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attentions. Bye bye.